Messaging apps for income. Social messaging for advertising is all approximately developing deeper relationships together with your present clients and customers. This lets you transform the ones leads into qualified leads. However, how do you turn certified leads into shoppers? The splendid news is that this is the correct fit for social messaging apps. As nicely how to sell through social messaging apps as we have particularly touched upon already. Social messaging apps are best for selling because they let you answer the questions of the purchaser and to convince them to consider creating a purchase. Whilst we talk the different platforms for social messaging, we saw some of the approach us that we could strike up conversations with humans using those structures. As an example, you could message someone about a put-up they left in your Facebook wall. The key is to now not attempt to sell from this function proper way. If you send the message, "I see you submit it on our wall, can I interest you in X product?" then you can well get blocked. However, if you send a message that asks a question and begins a communication, then you could use this to then direct that verbal exchange closer to a sale. Ask them why they sense that way. Ask them what brought them to your webpage and look for an opportunity to deliver the verbal exchange to products and services that you can provide. You could then begin with a mild nudge along with, "Have you ever taken into consideration X product, or did you know we sold Y?" Some other tip is to keep those messages brief. Longer messages are offsetting for clients on those platforms, and in particular in the event that they aren't watching for them. 2 to a few sentences need to be taken into consideration. You're most upselling. Another super alternative for the usage of social messaging is to upsell, meaning that whilst someone buys something out of your site, you then comply with up right away with the offer to promote something else. This can be accomplished via talk window in order that when a person buys your ebook, then you definitely mention that they have got qualified for a bargain to your compliment variety as properly. In the event that they could be fascinated, this direct conversation, even though it's far treated by a bot, makes it extraordinarily easy for a person to buy from you. Instant engagement. It's commonplace information that when someone lands in your internet site, you will usually have approximately 10 seconds to convince them to stay. If they cannot see what they are searching out straight away, then chances are that they'll depart. How do you prevent this? One alternative is to have a talk window seen right away and ask if it could assist the traveler. This gives them an instantaneous answer to any questions they may have and forestalls them from leaving out of misunderstanding. One of the maximum paralyzing feelings that can absolutely damage your sales. In any other case,